Hello everybody, this is Mini Child, and today we're going to be starting a new series where we start with nothing on Hypixel Skyblock and see how far we get. This is episode 1, sit back, relax, and enjoy. First thing I do is I spawn in my island, I got a seed in my hand, love it. I go over here, start breaking this log. Once I'm finished breaking that whole tree down, I start to bridge over to the main island, where the portal is, which I get to shortly. I collect my cobblestone minion, then I head on into the village. From there, I decide to run around and start talking to all of the villagers. I then decide to grab my speedy sword. I collect this farm minion I found. I leveled up. Then I decided to farm for a little bit. Then I talked to the farmer. Then I went to the farming island. My net worth is around 350 coins, but it won't be for long. I then come talk to the farmhand, which he gives me a quest to craft a wheat minion, which I didn't end up doing at all. I then decide to farm some potatoes, then some carrots, then some potatoes and some. Once I finish doing that, I organize my inventory up a little bit, and then I decide to go slaughter a bunch of innocent animals. And when I get done causing all that chaos, I decide to do a little bit of farming. I then craft a farm suit. Well, at least the legs and the helmet. I then decided to farm a little bit more. I finished crafting the rest of the farm suit. I then decided to sell the crops I got to the farm merchant for a little bit of money. I ended up getting around 13,000 coins for that. Then I decided to head over to the carpenter to start his quest line. He wanted me to bring him 64 white wool. So I headed over to the desert settlement, and then I found my way to the oasis. That's when I started to slaughter a bunch of sheep. While I was over there, I decided I might as well go ahead and get the speed talisman, as it's only, I think, 256 sugarcane, which I got that sure enough pretty quickly. So I craft my talisman. Then I decide to get the rest of the sheep that I need for the carpenter's quest. But on my way back, I made sure to grab some cactus so I can craft the cactus armor. I crafted the cactus armor so I can get the donation inside of the museum. So it'd give me a little bit more Skyblock XP, so I can use the garden sooner. Once I got that crafted up, I decided to go back and sell the rest of my crops to the farm merchant once again for a little bit more money. I then go over to the carpenter, and I hand him his 64 wool. Then I went and spoke to both Kat and to George. Then I went to the mine merchant, looked at a few pickaxes, decided I'm going to buy the promising pickaxe, and then from there I went straight to mining. And then I go and enchant my pickaxe, which both upgrades it and my enchanting level. I discovered the gold mines, and then I talked to the lazy miner, And then I also went and I got his pickaxe for him. Because he couldn't get it himself. I guess he's like stupid or something, I don't know. I found his pickaxe, I grabbed it, and then I went straight into mining. But first, I was making sure mine was still better, and it was. After I had leveled up a few levels in my Skyblock level, I decided to go over to the deep caverns to explore that area. Firstly, I started by talking to the lift operator. And then I found my way down to the lapis mine, where I mined some lapis for the collection. Killed a few lapis zombies, hoping to drop their armor pieces, but none of them dropped it. So I kind of got unfortunate with that, but I also didn't kill too many, so what did I really expect from that? After a little bit, I talked to the lapis miner, which he gave me a quest to craft the lapis pickaxe, which I didn't end up doing anyways, so wasn't really that important, I guess. Then I found my way down to the pigman's den, which that's where I grabbed some redstone, and I killed a few pigmen, but they weren't too happy with me, so I did die quite a few times, but I cut it out, you know. I had to make myself look a lot better than I am. But this guy right here, he saved me a couple times, made sure I didn't die. So, thank you, whoever you are. That really came in clutch. After I died, I thought about just calling it quits with mining, but I decided to go back there anyways. And that's where I talked to the redstone miner. And see, he wanted some redstone for some more accessory slots for my talisman. So I gave him a few redstone, and then I made my way on down to the emerald mine, which, you know, I thought the emeralds would sell for quite a bit of money. They really didn't. So I just kind of wasted a bit of time mining those, but it's okay. I killed these slimes to get the collection for my bestiary. And then from there, I found my way all the way down to the diamond reserve, where I killed a skeleton. I ended up killing another skeleton, or it might have been a zombie. He dropped his leggings. I didn't really think that was too noteworthy, so I didn't put it in the video. But I ended up dying anyways, so it sent me back to the spawn. From there, I decided to go back to the hub. I was getting pretty bored of mining. It gets pretty boring pretty quick, if you ask me. So I went to the museum, and I donated the stuff I had got earlier. It's one of the reasons why I crafted the cactus armors for the museum collection. So I did that. I put in my rogue sword and my armor and whatnot in there. Got a few levels from it. Not too many, but not... I mean, it was better than nothing. So from there, I went and I collected my museum levels, which boosted me a bit farther with my skyblock level. I don't think by much, but it was way, way better than nothing. So I sold all the stuff I got from mining. I wanted to use the artisanal shortbow, but I wasn't high enough of a combat level yet, so I went and I killed some zombies. I finally met the requirements for the artisanal shortbow, so I went and I bought that. I also stopped by the adventurer to buy some of her talismans that she sells. I ended up getting the zombie talisman and the skeleton talisman. From there, I wanted to test how strong my character was, so I went and I talked to Maddox, and I started a zombie slayer. But just as fast as I started it, I had finished it. The zombie he was so easy to kill. Like, it was a pushover, the boss was. So once I killed the boss, then I went and I spoke to Maddox to gain my Slayer XP, which got me to level 1. And then I met this guy, and he traded me, and he gave me 100,000 coins. Literally just for no reason, 100,000 coins. It was amazing. There we were celebrating. And then he also, later on, decided to give me an armor set, which I ended up using. And then the same guy gave me an Instone sword, which I guess I didn't get it on video, but he also gave me a grappling hook, which really helped out significantly. And then this guy, he also gave me 100,000 coins. I'm not sure what my luck was, but I just came across these people, and they were so nice. Like, so generous. Thank you so much. I decided it was about time for me to get a pet, so I went ahead and I bought a level 1 griffin, which that was the highest amount I could really afford. I still had about 150,000 coins left, but I didn't really do nothing with that. I put it back in the bank. Although I went to Grandma's house in the Spider's Den, and I talked to the Beastmaster guy, I talked to Shaggy, and to Grandma. And then Grandma ended up giving me a Grandma Wolf pet, which scales the rarity of it with your bestiary. Then I decided to go do some more farming, trying to get my farming skill up, maybe get a little bit more money. I leveled up a few skills, and then I decided to go on another animal killing spree once again. Just to try and level up my combat, maybe get a few bestiary. I don't think I got any of that, but that's okay. Then I decided to farm up a few carrots, level up my carrot collection, and my farming level. Once I did that, I turned some of the crops I had in my inventory into the enchanted version, just to clear up a little bit more space and sell it for a little bit more money. Then I decided to go and sell my crops once more to the farm merchant for some more money. This time I ended up making around, I think, 30,000 coins, which for the amount of time I spent, maybe 5 minutes, not too bad, honestly. Really not too bad. I then go to the Adventurer NPC, and I buy the talismans I couldn't afford earlier. I couldn't fit them all in my talisman bag, but that's okay. So right after that, I went straight back into farming, trying to get some more money, get my level up a little bit more. And then I went and I made me a golden shovel, and I also enchanted it, put efficiency 5 on that. And the reason I did that was so I can instantly break sand, and by doing so, I could both make a lot of money, and also level up my my mining level at the same time. So it's kind of 2 birds, 1 stone, and I leveled up quite a lot during that. After I got bored of that, I went and broke 1 more crop so I can get all 3 crops on that island for the quest I had. Then I went straight back into farming more wheat, really trying to get my farming collection up. I then sold that stuff once more to the farm merchant to get a little bit more money, just so next episode we'll have quite a bit of money to work with, because farming gets really expensive really quickly. I then decided I was going to go ahead and talk to the lumberjack so I can work on my foraging skill, which I did not know, but that was the last thing I needed for farming level, I think it was 6, I think it was. And that allows me to use the garden, or it might be level 5, I don't remember. Anyways, short story short, it allows me to use the garden, so we can finally start doing that next episode, and then there I believe we'll start making a lot of progress and a lot of money, hopefully. I know it also costs a lot of money to get into that, but we'll see. Anyways, I finished collecting these final few logs, gave them to him, and that's when he gave me the sweet axe. And with that, today's episode is over. We did it. We did everything we wanted to achieve. We got a little bit of money in the purse. And on top of that, we can now use the garden, which will be amazing.